Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Learn English with Podcasts. I'm Adam.
And I'm Sarah. So glad you're here with us today.
This is episode 6 of our phrasal verb series. 6 families down, 24 to go.
Which honestly feels amazing. When we started this, I really wasn't sure we'd make it this far.
Same. But here we are, and your messages keep coming in, which honestly keeps us going.
It really does. So thank you, genuinely.
All right, one quick thing before we start. One other thing before starting, if English is not your first language, you can always turn on YouTube subtitles to get a real-time translation while you listen.
Yes, please use that. It makes such a difference.
So, today we're tackling the send family, 8 phrasal verbs, all built around send.
8. That's the most we've done in one episode so far.
It is, but they're all incredibly practical. Emails, team management, daily work life, you'll recognize these instantly.
Instantly. And actually, I was thinking about this yesterday. I had a situation at work that was, let's say, very send heavy.
Oh yeah? Tell us.
Okay, so we had a new team member start last week, fresh out of school, super motivated, but a little overwhelmed.
That happens a lot, actually.
Right, so I wanted to make her feel welcome. I wrote this lovely email, introduced her to the team, and I sent it out.
Nice gesture.
Except I sent it out to the wrong group.
Oh no.
Yeah, not just our team, the whole company, 300 people.
That's a lot of people to introduce someone to.
So then I had to send out a correction email, which obviously made everything worse because now 300 people know I made a mistake.
We've all been there. The dreaded reply all moment.
Exactly. But you know what? The new team member thought it was hilarious. She said it made her feel famous on day one.
That is actually really sweet. Okay, I have a story too. Same kind of energy. Email chaos, supplier disaster.
Oh, perfect. Go ahead.
So last month, we had a real issue with the supplier. They delivered the wrong batch, completely wrong, not what we ordered at all.
Nightmare.
So we had to send back the whole shipment, which is a logistical nightmare. Labels, paperwork, coordination with the warehouse.
How long did that take?
2 weeks. 2 weeks of back and forth. And on top of that, the supplier wanted us to send in a formal complaint with documentation, photos, the whole thing.
Of course they did.
So I had to send for our quality manager. He's the one who handles all of that. Had to pull him out of another meeting.
Poor guy.
And then, once everything was documented, we sent over all the files to the supplier. The photos, the report, everything.
And did it actually get resolved?
Eventually, they acknowledged the error. We got a replacement batch. All good.
That's honestly a perfect story for today, because look at how many send phrasal verbs were in there naturally.
I know, right? Send out, send back, send in, send for, send over. Real life, every single day.
That's exactly why we do this. Okay, I have one more story. This one is a bit different, a little more fun.
Let's hear it.
So my manager, he has a very specific way of running meetings. Very formal, very structured, always the same phrases, always the same gestures.
I think we all know someone like that.
Right. So at our last team lunch, one of my colleagues, who is absolutely hilarious, by the way, she completely sent him up. Like, she did this whole impression, his voice, his hand movements, the exact way he opens every single meeting.
Was he there?
No. He wasn't there. Otherwise, very different story.
Very different conversation.
But the whole table was in tears. It was one of those moments where you know it's a bit naughty, but it's just too good.
We've all been at that lunch.
We really have. Okay, I think we're ready for the lesson. Oh, actually, one more thing.
The ebook.
Yes, for our French-speaking listeners. If you want the complete ebook covering all 30 phrasal verb families in this series, just send us an email. You'll find the link in the article below this video.
Write to us. Mention you saw this episode and we'll reply personally. We love hearing from you.
All right, let's teach some English.
Let's do it. First one, to send out. This means to distribute something to a group of people at the same time. You're not sending to one person, you're sending to many.
Like Sarah and her very successful company-wide welcome email.
Haha, yes, exactly like that. For example, we sent out the invitations yesterday, meaning we distributed them to all the guests on the list.
Another example, the marketing team sent out the newsletter this morning. It went to the entire mailing list, hundreds of people at once.
Now, the particle out here, think of it as making something go outward, out into the world, out to many recipients. So, send out means distribute, dispatch, broadcast to a group.
Number 2, to send back. This one means to return something. Something came to you and you send it back to where it came from.
Like this shipment story. Wrong delivery. We sent back the entire batch.
For example, he told me they had sent back the faulty product to the supplier. The product didn't work. It had a defect, so it went back. Faulty, by the way, means broken or not working properly.
Another example. She sent back the contract because 2 clauses were missing. She returned it. It needs corrections before it comes back to her.
The particle back here is very logical. Back means reverse direction. Imagine a parcel traveling back to the sender. So, sends back means return. Send in the opposite direction.
Number 3, to send off. This one means to dispatch something, to post it, ship it, put it in motion.
There's a sense of finality here. The thing is leaving, it's gone, it's on its way.
For example, they said they would send off the package the next day, meaning they would ship it, get it moving, the next morning.
Another example, I need to send off these contracts before 5 o'clock. There's a deadline. They need to leave now.
The particle off. Think of distance, far away. You send something off to somewhere else, like launching something into motion. So, send off means dispatch, post, ship.
Number 4, to send in. This one means to submit something, a document, a form, an application. You send it in to a system or an organization.
This one is everywhere. Job applications, expense reports, tax forms, complaints.
For example, she told me she had sent in her job application the previous week. She submitted it. She sent it in to the company's HR department.
Another example, please send in your monthly report by Friday. Your manager wants it submitted in the system before the end of the week.
The particle in here, imagine dropping something inside a system, inside a process, like putting a letter into a box. So send in means submit, file, hand in.
Number 5, to send for. This one means to request someone to come to you. You need their help, so you call for them.
This is the quality manager story. There was a problem. We needed him specifically, so we sent for him.
For example, he said they had sent for the technician to fix the machine. They called for the technician. They needed him to come. Technician, by the way, is someone who repairs or maintains technical equipment.
Another example, we need to send for the IT specialist. Nothing is working. You need expert help. You send for that person. Come and fix this.
The particle for here gives the idea of purpose. You send with a specific goal, for someone, for a specific reason. So, send for equals call for someone, request their presence.
Number 7, to send down. This one means to transfer something to a lower level. It can be physically lower or lower in a hierarchy.
So, it works in 2 ways. Literal, like sending documents to the archives in the basement, or organizational, like instructions coming down from senior management.
For example, he said the documents had been sent down to archives that morning. Archives, that's where old documents are stored for reference. They went from the active office down to storage.
Another example, the new guidelines were sent down to all department heads, from the top, down through the organization to the people who need to apply them.
The particle down here, think of downward movement, either physical or through a structure, like information flowing down from the top. So send down equals transfer downward to a lower level or department.
Last one, and this one is a bit different from all the others, to send up. This one means to mock someone, to parody them, to imitate them in a funny, sometimes slightly pointed way.
Like the colleague at the team lunch, she sent the manager up, mimicking everything about him, making the whole table laugh.
For example, during the team lunch, she sent the manager up by mimicking his meeting style. Mimicking means imitating someone's voice or gestures, usually to make people laugh.
You'll also hear this about TV shows or comedy sketches. The program sends up corporate culture. It parodies it. It makes fun of it in an exaggerated way.
The particle up here, think of a comedian on stage, up on stage, performing an impression in front of an audience. So send up means mock, parody, imitate to comic effect.
Also, for those of you who are still with us, well done, by the way, feel free to do the quiz. The link is in the description below.
And don't try to memorize everything right now. Just listen again later. Your brain learns with time. That's genuinely how it works. All right, let's do a quick recap. 8 phrasal verbs, 1 root verb. Let's go. Send out, distribute to a group of people.
Send back, return something to where it came from.
Send off, dispatch, post, ship something.
Send in, submit a document or application.
Send for, request someone to come to you.
Send over, transfer something or someone to another place.
Send down, move something to a lower level or department.
And send up, mock or parody someone.
8 verbs, 1 root, completely different meanings. That's the power of phrasal verbs.
And that's exactly why they're worth your time. So, we're 6 episodes in, 24 families still ahead of us. We have a dedicated playlist for this entire series. Easy to find, easy to follow.
And we update the description every time we release a new episode, so you can always pick up where you left off.
If the series is helping you, please share it. Tell a friend, tell a colleague, anyone who is trying to improve their English. It means a lot to us.
And keep sending us messages. Tell us what's working. Tell us what you want more of. We read every single one.
We are genuinely rooting for you. Every single one of you listening right now. You showed up, you're doing the work, and that counts for everything.
See you very soon.
Bye, everyone.